The reality show Extreme Survival Galactic Edition had been running for 200 seasons, dropping contestants on increasingly dangerous worlds. But Season 201 would be different. For the first time, they were attempting a Class 13 Deathworld. Welcome, viewers, to Kepler for 42B. Host ZYXX announced from the safety of the orbital studio. 5 contestants, 30 days, 1 Class 13 Deathworld. Who will claim the trillion-credit prize? The contestants materialized on the planet's surface in their protective suits. Gorax, a silicon-based crystalline warrior from Rigel 7. T'Challa, an aquatic Neptunian with adaptive camouflage. Vixtor, a hive-minded insectoid colony from the Magellanic Clouds. Zephyr, an energy being from a gas giant moon. And surprisingly, Jake Martinez, a human from Earth. Wait, Gorax's crystalline form chimed with confusion. Why is there a human here? Earth is only Class 12. Jake shrugged, checking his basic equipment. Actually, it got reclassified to Class 14 last month. They invited me as a control group to see how someone from a higher class Deathworld handles a lower one. Before anyone could respond, the ground beneath them began to crack. Sulfuric geysers erupted in a perfect circle around the group. Move! Jake shouted, but the others were already panicking. T'Challa's camouflage went haywire, cycling through colors rapidly. My cells. The sulfur concentration is causing, she collapsed, her form beginning to dissolve. Jake grabbed her with his bare hands, his suit's gloves had been removed for better grip, and dragged her away from the geyser. The other contestants stared in horror. Your skin. The acid. Vixtor's 1,000 voices spoke in unison. It's fine, Jake said, fashioning a crude shelter from metallic rocks. This is about the same pH as some hot springs back home. Bit tingly, but manageable. Day 3, the planet's binary suns created a localized firestorm. Gorax's crystalline structure began to crack from thermal expansion. Zephyr dissipated into the atmosphere, screaming about impossible thermodynamics. Jake found a cave, started a controlled backfire, and saved both of them while commenting that it reminded him of camping in California. Day 7, the nighttime predators emerged, bioluminescent hunters that could phase through solid matter. Vixtor lost half his colony before Jake discovered they were repelled by certain mineral deposits. How did you know that? Vixtor asked, his remaining bodies huddled behind a barrier of the minerals. Pattern recognition, Jake explained, crushing the minerals into powder. They look similar to quartz. Some Earth animals navigate using mineral magnetism. Figured it might interfere with their phasing ability. Plus, they smell like ozone when they phase electromagnetic discharge. Basic physics. Day 12, the psychic storms hit. Invisible waves of telepathic energy that turned thoughts into physical pain. The aliens writhed in agony. Jake got a mild headache. My brain feels like it's melting. T'Challa cried. Yeah, it's unpleasant, Jake agreed, teaching them meditation techniques. But humans deal with our own consciousness trying to kill us daily. Ever heard of anxiety? Depression? Intrusive thoughts? We evolved on a planet where our own brains are predators. This is just Tuesday for us. Day 20, food supplies exhausted, the group faced starvation. The local flora was incredibly toxic, level 9 on the galactic poison scale. Jake returned from foraging with an armful of purple fruits. Good news. These are only trying to kill us a little bit. Those are level 9 toxins. Gorax protested. Right, so we cook them twice, soak them in that acidic stream water for an hour, cook them again, and they should be fine. My grandmother has a similar recipe for cassava. Your grandmother cooks level 9 toxins? Level 8, technically. But yeah, Christmas dinner staple. Day 30, all 5 contestants stood at the extraction point, alive if somewhat traumatized. The studio erupted in chaos. Never in the show's history had all contestants survived a Class 10 world, let alone Class 13. Jake Martinez, host ZYXX, said in awe, you not only survived but kept everyone else alive. How? Jake looked confused. You gave us 30 days on a planet with breathable air, drinkable water if you treat it, edible food if you're careful, and predators you can outsmart. The gravity was even comfortable. I kept waiting for the hard part to start. That was the hard part. Oh. Jake paused. Well, it was a nice vacation. Though next time, maybe pick somewhere more challenging? I hear Kepler 1649c is nice this time of year. Only Class 11, but the scenery's better. The studio fell silent. In the background, xenobiologists quietly began recalibrating the entire Deathworld classification system. Again,